This one is this called Apple. It's like right next to that.
Case.
Yeah.
It's purple.
It is purple.
It's somewhat feminine.
I'm somewhat feminine.
Yeah, dude.
Christine is hiding behind me.
Broadchurch.
Yes, this once more. Yeah. But, I mean, I would feel like I was in Broadchurch the entire time and like someone was gonna die. And everyone's fault.
The Academy of Sciences is over there.
Academy.
Is there a trash can? Oh, are you okay?
I'm a master filmmaker. Yeah. I'm a sucker for aquariums.
Jesse, look!
Penguins are very loyal mates. They mate for life.
Hello, Jake. It's Verb Day.
Makes music.
These little mice. And right across from them, it's a python. I found her.
Hello there.
It's chilling.
By the way, is it Doria or is it Nemo?
They're mommy and daddies. They don't have mommy and daddy. They themselves are mommy and daddy. Yeah. You want to see their mommy and daddies?
Wow, they really are like dragons.
Very gentle, okay? Very gentle like that.
Little do we know, she's planning her escape. She's coming for us. Is there one in there?
It's already escaped.
Oh no!
Yeah, so the pipe just goes into that one little plant there.
So, a really cool thing about leafcutter ants is that they, among some other types of ants, have actually developed basically air conditioning systems for themselves. We don't know how they did it, but they've done it.
Explain.
I'm not sure if it really is them or it's another type of ant, but there is a species of ant that has basically developed an air conditioning kind of system.
What does that mean? What do you mean by air conditioning? Like,
They have developed a method of making sure that the temperature in their colony stays at the level they are happy with, and if it gets too hot, they have a way of cooling it down, for example.
do you know what that way is? Are there like tunnels that go to different?
I used to know what it was, but I had that book. Yeah, it involves tunnels. I can look it up really quickly for you if you want.
Sure.
Okay. I'm having a difficult time finding exactly how they do it, but it seems like well, first of all, it is leafcutter ants. I wasn't wrong, but
Okay.
but it does involve building. Basically, the way they build their nests is they have an area which is like their central chamber, and then they have tunnels coming off. Some of them are where they grow fungus for themselves to like provide oxygen or like air, and also kind of as almost agriculture so that they can eat it. But some of them are also channels for them to remove excess water and for them to kind of have chambers all the way up to the surface so that they can condition the air and cool it down or heat it up whenever they need to. But I don't know if we know the exact mechanism because I'm having a hard time finding it. I could probably find a paper, or I could, email Neil and ask, because I'm sure he'll know.
Sure.
So, But
Because
I
it
was right,
confuses me. So the what do you call it? Their nest, their colony fluctuates in temperature because the environment fluctuates in temperature, and
yeah,
they want to keep it at some fixed temperature that
or
they're most
range,
comfortable.
I guess.
Sure. And to adjust the temperature, they need some sort of heat source or sink or something, presumably. Some way of regulating that temperature. But I don't know where they could be doing that from if all they're doing is like...
Well, they all are also... I don't know how the growth of stuff like their fungus affects that. I'm sure that must play some sort of role. Because the fact that they basically have farms is also kind of amazing. So I'll see if he has a response for that.
Okay. If he responds, it will be after this transition.
It's not going to be a very satisfying answer, I don't think.
Wait, I just told them that Neil would have responded after this, so... He didn't respond.
He didn't respond.
We didn't send an email. It's only been like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I just decided to
look it up.
Research it myself. It seems to be something that we've known about them for a very long time, and as a result, it's very hard to find definitive, direct, of how they do it. It's hard to find out specific details because it seems to be something that everyone knows.
Anecdotally?
Not anecdotally. They've tested it, but the paper that I found that probably explains it is in German, and I'm not going to learn German in order to explain it. So I'm just going to say they build these tunnels specifically that have a very specific type of construction, and they use clay and some other materials to build it, and based off what the temperature is, those tunnels change, and the changing of those tunnels, in addition to the fact that the ants are able to kind of tell what the temperature is just based off their own perception, allows them to dynamically change the temperature of their environment in a way that is quite similar to what we would call air conditioning.
It sounds like they manipulate the materials that they've used, like the different stuff that they use to construct their nest.
And the way they build their nest, too.
So it's sort of like, I don't know, do they change the insulation and conduction properties of their nest, and they use a geoarchitecture?
I think that's a fancy word. I'm not sure if it's the right fancy word, but yeah, they use architecture and
the green buildings nature. That they do stuff to like at the museum you're at. They had they have plants on the roof
that help with their energy problems and stuff. So although that only does less than 10% or something, but yeah, I mean, and the fact that they then are growing fungus and stuff like that probably helps them with it too. It's just biomimicry. Everything we do is just biomimicry.
So, do you still want to email him?
Yeah, I'll still email him.
Okay.
But I don't think he's going to respond for a while, because I don't know if he's even in the lab. So I would just put this up.
Alright, we will update in a future vlog if that happens.
Yeah.
Back to the vlog.
Is that even an ant?
That might be food for them. Or it might be a queen.
Oh, I love the butterflies.
He's posing, see? It's like, this is my good side.
Let us see your bad side. Are there any others?
Sorry?
Are there any others in there?
I don't know, I haven't seen it.
So cool.
I can't see the picture I'm taking.
That looks like we're an evil person.
Bernie!
I feel like I'm in a car ad. With the music and the downhill and the San Francisco and the sun. Ways to terrify my sister.